Hi everyone, it's Monica, and welcome back to Tailor-Made Cards for You. Occasionally, I'm given the opportunity to try out new products from different companies. Tonic Studios offered me some die sets, and I decided to try out some of the new dimensions as well as essentials. It seems more and more some of these die sets that we work with are getting very detailed and very intricate. And while we love the results, a lot of people are intimidated to put together some of these die sets. So I thought I would go ahead and put together this little elf set and create a card with it. Now, I'm not going to actually put the elf together on this video. I'm going to go ahead and do it on a different video, but I did want to share with you what you actually get on this set. Now, the elf itself took me probably about 25 minutes to put together. And inside the set, you're going to get 21 pieces. Now, what's really great about this set is on the back side, it lists all of the little pieces as well as what they are for. So when I actually started putting together this little elf, I didn't realize that they had this little chart in the back. And I was getting a little bit frustrated because it was difficult for me to determine what piece went where. But once I determined that the little chart was in the back, the elf went together really easily. And as you can see, my final product, it's a very cute elf. What I also like about this set is the cover shows pictures of the elf on their actual size. So a few times when I was putting together my elf, I was able to line it up with the picture right on the cover and then add my pieces to make sure that they were lined up correctly. So once I had my elf put together, it was really easy to put together a card. So that's what I want to share with you today is my process for using this little elf die and a card that I'm going to create. And like I said, I will go ahead and create a separate video on putting the elf together. Now, a lot of the products that I'm using today are from the Holtz Idea-ology collection. So let me go ahead and go through the list here. I will also provide a list at the end of the video so you can check out some of the stores that have these products. So as you can see, I am working with the Deco sheets. I really like the Deco sheets. It's a product that is something I used for the first time this year, and I was really surprised about the lightweight of it. I'm also using a tag from Victoria Designs. This is a printable, and I will also create the link for you to check that out as well. I'm using some glitter paper and then a stencil for the oval. I'm also using the flashcards that were new this year, along with some of the washi tape and metal elements. Now, in order to cut my Deco sheets down, I am using my Tonic guillotine trimmer, and what I ended up doing here is just trimming it just a bit so that way I'll have some of the white on my white cardstock showing. I am making a 5x7 card, but I always like to have a little bit of white showing for my card base. Now, the guillotine trimmer is perfect for this because you can just cut just a little bit off of the edge and you'll always get a nice crisp cut. Now, I am going to be matting my Deco sheet onto some red cardstock, but before I did that, I wanted to go ahead and fray up the edges using my distressing tool. If you've watched several of my other videos, you know that this distressing tool is a staple in my craft room. If you like making vintage cards, this is definitely a tool you want to have in your arsenal. It is a quick, easy way to fray the edges of cardstock, and it's not very expensive either, so it kind of goes a long way. Now, if you don't want to add another tool to your toolbox, you can also do this with scissors, but honestly, for the price point, I'd much rather have a tool that I can easily hold in my fingers and distress my cardstock. Now, another tool that I often use to distress my cards is sandpaper. Now, I do have the Holtz sanding block in my toolbox, but for this card, I actually just pulled out this little sand paper block that I happened to get from my local nail salon. So any type of emery board or sandpaper would work for this, and I find your thicker cardstock probably will take the sanding a little bit better. Alright, so once I was finished sanding my paper, I went ahead and took my ATG gun and adhered my Deco sheets to my red cardstock. And then I took some of my washi tape and just added it towards the bottom of my cardstock. As you can see, I did determine how I wanted to line up my other types of embellishments, so you can easily just eyeball it before you stick down your washi tape. I also like to use washi tape when I am layering cards because it's just extra adhesive to keep my paper together. Okay, so once I have the base of my card all together, now it's just a matter of adding my pieces on top. And this can be accomplished many ways. What I would recommend is just have all of your ephemera and pieces that you want to work with, and just try different types of designs to see what works for you. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add some music and speed up the video just a bit while I put the card together. And then I'll be back at the end of the video to talk to you about the finished product. One of the things that I wanted to point out, if you didn't pick up on it on the video, is that I do use my glossy accents from Ranger as glue. Now, some of you may use other items, but I find that the glossy accents has a really nice fine tip, and it works great for gluing smaller items together. So I hope that you've enjoyed my process for putting together this cute little elf card. I thought it might be fun to send this card to one of my viewers. So if you are interested in being placed in a drawing to receive this card, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what is on your Christmas list this year. Also, I would request that you are a subscriber to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and I would love it if you share my video with some of your friends. As always, I will leave a list of all the products that I've used to create this card, along with the links to the stores. As I indicated earlier, I hope to do another process video where I actually put together this cute little elf. The elf has 21 pieces, and it does take a little bit of patience, but once you kind of get the hang of it and follow the chart, it really is not very difficult at all. So I want to go ahead and show you on screen how easy it is to put it together, this cute little elf, which makes great additions to your Christmas cards. All right, everyone, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you again next time.